Okay, take, I don't know how many. I should have run downstairs. I'll tell you in a second. Goal 0, more video. Here I am, I'm making more video. Thanks, Thomas. I'm not distributing the video, I should say I'm not marketing my video. So I'm gonna make that change this week. I just spoke to a very dear friend who was in the bath at the time. So at the very least, I'm gonna send you a link to this video. And I'll probably post it elsewhere and see if anybody finds it remotely interesting enough to respond about it. Goal 1, better camera. I just had to run downstairs. I'm talking extra fast because the battery that was in the camera went flat and I had to go down to get the backup. I'm traveling at the end of the month and I'd really like to justify renting the camera that I'd like to live with, just to acid test whether or not that's the right thing. I think I need to download a Solver again and do some math on what kind of resale value I'm likely to get for the kit that I've got in front of me and how that factors into ultimately affording the equipment that I think I want to be using going forward. So if you're not familiar with Solver, beautiful piece of software for Apple's platforms. Just a fantastically simple way to mix and match plain English and mathematical calculation at the same time. Phenomenal. New job. Did I make moves on new job? I did make moves on new job this week. I did some networking, I did some outreach, and I have a call on Monday, tomorrow, to discuss a place where I think I could carve out a role and add some significant value to a group of people building some really interesting stuff. So, you know I'm talking to you because I'll have sent you a link to this video as well. Crypto, goal 3, certainly plenty of time there. I've been working my way through Dixon's book, the Orange Book, the Little Orange Book, as I'm gonna call it henceforth, because quite frankly, I do think it will prove to be as important to this era as any of the other books that are referred to by their colors or colloquial descriptions. If you didn't watch the film Hackers, you may not understand the reference, but that's your encouragement to go watch the film Hackers. Goal 4, publish words. I did that. I published words this week. I'm happy with it. I'm really unhappy with it. I think that duality is just the nature of writing and putting your creative work out in public. The point is, I'm going to continue to do that. I certainly haven't built the muscle yet, but my goal is that by the end of this month, I will have a cadence that I can look back on. I can look at my time tracking software and say like, okay, what really worked for me was writing at this time and this time and this time, and then I can structure my calendar appointments appropriately. Finally, gifting. I made gifting progress this past week in the sense that I realized that I think one of the necessary things to be quote unquote good at gifting is to know how to ask for gifts, the gifts that you want, and I got clarity on how I need to do that, put the things I want as gifts out into the world so that the people who ostensibly care about me enough will reciprocate. So this week I'm going to assemble that short list of gifts. In this case, because my birthday is 21 days from now. So that's the update. We're a minute past. What are we gonna play in the bar? When in doubt, start with Lionel Richie. Aloha.